Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, yeah, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, 501, baby, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out the fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support live, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo.
Yo, hey, what that intro song say? You know we're gonna keep it real every single time, and we coming with it tonight. But man, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's the summertime hours, but you know we going back to Saturdays when the football season kick off. Man, but don't forget to check us out on the website at thewoopig.com. But I want you to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure what matters most. Where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. And the Woo Pig Podcast, man, we only streaming on YouTube right now. Twitter won't let us be great. Ain't nobody watching on Twitch. We do still upload on Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to us on all them platforms. But if you enjoy audio only version, you can find us everywhere, including Apple Podcasts. We really only rock with Spotify because you can switch between audio and video over there. So make sure you go run that up for your boys. But we can't forget about the OG sponsor, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor as a SDV OSB. They're dependable and reliable with no job too big or small when it comes to your electrical needs. Contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Let them know you heard it on the Woo Pig Podcast. They got something special for you. And we can't forget about the newest member, Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. You looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Hey, look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team will make your real estate journey smooth and successful. You ready to take that next step? Contact Melody at 501-366-4407 and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. Don't wait, call today. I want you guys to do me a favor before we get going. Don't forget to hit the like button. We already know you're going to comment, but make sure you subscribe if you like what we're doing over here on the Woo Pig Podcast. But hey, you already know who I got in the building.
Yo, what it do, Woo Pig family? It's your boy G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Somebody out there holler for me.
Oh my God.
Ooh, what it do, OD?
What it do, baby? What's the drink of the day?
Man. Oh, man. Bro, you know, today, man, I brought a little bit of, where we at, right? I'm drinking Mom's Sparkling, man. I'm drinking mimosas tonight, man. I'm drinking mimosas, bro.
This boy drinking mimosas at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at
man,
night.
y'all know nothing about me. Breakfast ain't just for breakfast, baby.
Oh my God.
Hey, baby, and you know we take the bad little brother everywhere we go, man.
Everywhere we go, we got to bring that stuff.
Hey, what it do? Hey, drinking them mimosas, you got to keep your pinky up, G. Pinky's up. That's some fancy
They don't know
right
nothing
there
about me, man. They don't know about me.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, mimosas on a Thursday, you got to be big and sexy for that, man. What it do, Big fam?
Hey, man, what's up, man? Hey, man, before we get started, man, I want to give a special shout out, man. I had a crazy story happen while I was at work the other day. So I'm at work, and we have a new, at the city of Little Rock, has a new chief homeless, I think it's a chief homeless operator and stuff. Or anyway, he's been on the news and stuff. And anyway, he was riding around with me. He wanted to ride around with me to show him some hot spots. So we just riding around in the truck, we talking, and he was just talking about football and basketball. He's a baseball guy, OD. He loved baseball, and I was like, bro, we don't, bros don't do that. I said, we don't do that, man, because he loved baseball. So he was talking about that. I said, man, we football, basketball. I said, matter of fact, I said, me and my brother do a podcast. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool. He was like, what is it on? I said, man, this is Arkansas Razorbacks football and basketball. And all of a sudden, we riding in the truck. He just stopped, man. He turned like this. He was like, is it that Woo Pig podcast? I was like, yeah, that's me. He was like, no way, bro. He was like, are you for real? I was like, yeah, I'm G Holmes. He was like, man, my dad is gonna freak out. He listens to you guys all the time. So he gets his phone and he calls his dad. He tells his dad, he's riding in the truck with a coworker, blah, blah, blah. He goes, you say, that podcast that you love to watch? He was like, I'm riding with one of the hosts. He was like, which one? He was like, Greg Holmes. He was like, you talking about Big Sexy?
We won't win.
I was like, man, it's crazy, man. But so I'm gonna give a big, huge shout out to Mr. Robert DeSalvo of Little Rock, man. We appreciate you rocking with the Woo Pig podcast, man. And your son Matthew, man, he's a good dude, man. So you did a great job with him. But shout out to Robert DeSalvo, man. We're gonna keep doing it for you, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, man, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. The show. Let's shout out Mr. What'd you say his name? DeSalvo?
Yeah, Robert DeSalvo.
DeSalvo. Shout him out, man. We appreciate you checking us out. Hey, well, let's get into the show. Man, y'all know y'all didn't think we was gonna flip it on you, did you? Y'all, the last 2 episodes we've been giving y'all that feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all thought we were sunshine pumpers.
We got to break it back down to reality today.
And we ain't.
Hey, today we talking about 5 reasons why Sam Pittman gonna get fired.
Yes, sir.
We telling
Pull
it
up
like
to the barbershop.
like a TI is. Just like true
barbershop talk for real.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Hey, the number 1 reason why Sam Pittman gonna get fired. Man, you saw how Hunter Yurachek moved with Eric Musselman. You still here?
Yup. You still here?
If you see how diabolical he is. If you don't think after the season we had last year, where everybody and their mama wanted Sam Pittman gone, hey, it ain't nothing but Jesus that can save this man's job. He has to win 9-10 games.
Jesus. We won't win.
Hey, Sam Pittman, this is the number 1 reason. Hunter Yurachek looking for the big fish. He already reeled in one big fish with Calipari. You think he ain't looking for another one? He looking for Moby Dick right now for the football team.
Woo, you think so?
He looking for Moby Dick. What y'all think?
Oh man. Hey, that's a slippery slope right there, man. But I mean, you got to think about how quick Hunter Yurachek got in that hot seat when that basketball season went downhill, and then they start thinking about we kept Pittman. What? We was like, hey, we finna have to get a new AD. This Calipari hire saved everything he had, and he not about to go through that again. I think that really taught him something. He like, you know what? I will never allow for my job to be so close to being on the line. What? Yurachek almost was at Southern Mississippi State. But
this is what I say. This is what I say. I was kind of, when I was thinking about those 5 things, I was thinking about what OD was saying. So dig this. Hunter Yurachek already know that the eyes is on the university and this athletic program. He pulled a rabbit. When I tell you that boy pulled a rabbit out of his head with Coach Cal, I mean, the only thing that saved him is that Don Tyson was just like, all right, we tired of losing. And if it wasn't for that, we having a different conversation, because I don't really call Coach Cal a Yurachek hire. he just got he the benefit of
Facts.
it. Y'all heard the story. You know what I'm saying? Don Tyson is the one that said, "Yo, you need to call Hunter Yurchek and don't worry about the money." Now that's different. Hunter Yurchek, you know, that was put in his lap. So I'm not really just willing to just say, oh, you know, Hunter Yurchek did this, that, and the other thing. So I don't know. We gonna see. That's what I say.
Facts. I just hope his big plan not Bobby P. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a good backup plan, but that shouldn't be your main plan if Pittman don't work.
Bruh, it better not be. It better
He
not
better
be.
have- yeah.
Hey, he ought. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I will say. You know, everybody out here know how me and OD feel about Bobby Petrino. Now, bad little brother, he ain't never see the Bobby Petrino. He didn't ever see Ryan Mallett. He didn't ever see those things, you know, that Bobby Petrino was doing. So really, he by proxy loved Bobby Petrino.
Facts.
So if Bobby Petrino, if they lay an egg, as much as I love Bobby Petrino, it got to be somebody new. It got to be somebody new. You know what,
Facts.
bro? I wish we could have had a 10-win season and you know things could have been different. But it's the death of Bobby P. At the same time, it's gonna be the death of Sam Pittman. So for me, it's really on both of them. This ship right here, man. They don't got but one more hit, and you sank my battleship.
Hey, he buried that one.
Hey, if you really think about this, right? My first line right there said, money the only reason he here now. If one of the boosters was willing to pay his buyout, everybody in
gone.
this chat, including Wyatt Peters, who's the biggest hater, knows he be fired.
Yes.
Everybody was out here reporting, oh, Sam Pittman fired. He gonna be fired on Monday. He'll be fired.
Yeah.
Man, nobody wanted to pay that money because the boosters wanted to be like, hey, you better hire who we want if you want me to drop $16 million.
Yep.
So, hey, Yurchek made a business decision. I'm gonna let you stay for another year. That way your buyout gonna be like $5 million. You can bring in whoever you want. I ain't even gonna stop you. I'll even pull some strings and break some laws to get Bobby Petrino back around here. Hey,
Facts.
hey, y'all know I ain't lying. Yurchek was ready to get the scissors and snip him on down. You out of here. But he couldn't get nobody to pay it.
Yeah. If they would have busted down, he would have been gone.
Facts.
Yeah. That did that.
It was close. It was so close, man. It was about a 2-week stretch where we didn't know what was about to go down. Let's not forget them blowouts at the end of the season.
Yeah, let's don't forget that.
Hey, why we just telling it like a TI
Dude,
is,
talking
man.
about we some haters, man. We ain't hating.
It's the
It's the
barbershop,
barbershop, man. It's the barbershop.
Hey, man, the second reason that Sam Pittman gonna get fired, bro, can you tell me the biggest recruit that we've had in the last 3-4 years?
Like, that's not a transfer portal guy?
Yeah. Straight
You
out of
talking
high
about
school.
just straight off? You talking about somebody that we mind?
Who's the biggest recruit that we've had in the last 2-3 years?
Snap.
Yeah, it's been weird. A lot of random, almost 4-star type players, but none of them have really just super panned out. Jalen Braxton, I guess. I
don't remember one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Y'all making my point. Luke Haas probably the biggest recruit that we've had in the last 2 or 3 years.
Facts. I give it to Luke.
Yeah, Luke Haas.
But they didn't
He
even
was
expect
tight
him
end.
to be that good.
You know what? And I ain't even. You know what, bro? I guess we never even really thought about it like that. These joints, them cats we getting, man, them transfer cats. These ain't no cats that we going out recruiting, that we scouting, that we really like. He'll fit our program type cats.
I don't think
Wow.
Luke Haas is a 5-star. Somebody said that in the chat. I highly doubt that.
What was that?
He said somebody in the chat said Luke Haas was a 5-star. I don't remember that. I don't remember us getting a 5-star in like ever.
He may have been. I don't know. He legit may have been a 5-star.
4.
But I don't know. but he definitely is the biggest.
4-star.
Star.
He was a 4-star.
Okay. Hey, so we ain't getting 5 stars around here. So the lack of talent and people want to say, oh, it's Arkansas. Hey, any of y'all ever been to Tuscaloosa?
Yes.
It ain't nothing to look at.
It's nothing there. Really. It ain't nothing.
I don't want to hear that about can't get no talent to Arkansas while Calipari out here getting 5 stars every day, all day.
They out here.
We won't win.
So that's the number 2 reason right there that Sam gonna get fired. He gonna get fired, man.
Hey, and then everybody in the comments arguing, putting up these names. Y'all naming maybe 2 to 3 people. Think about that. That's still not great for SEC play. Come on now. We not having no rim shaking pickups in football, if we being honest. Like we done got some decent guys, some really good guys, but no national top 10 type guys, top 20 type guys.
We not getting them.
Oh, matter of fact, before we get off this one, I heard something today on the radio that really made me think about this different. And what they said was, if this was before NIL, think about how good of a coach Pittman would be. If players was just playing for scholarships and heart and grit and all of that, that good old stuff that made us love football, like back in the day, Pittman would probably be that guy. But in the new day of social media and NIL, where players want to feel like they going to the most jumping lit school, it's a different type game. You need to be this is made for the Lane Kiffins, the young, flashy. You know what I mean? Pittman is literally just 10 years behind. And when I thought about it like that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's why we like him. Because he reminds us of that old brand of coach, that Houston Nut. But the days of Houston Nuts is disappearing.
Facts. Big facts. Man, let me read my super chat before we go on to the next one. We got Blood Diamond Entertainment, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He says, hey, y'all forgot about Traylon Burks. Nah, we remember him, but he's been gone for a minute.
Yeah. We talking about in the last 4 years.
Yeah. So he been gone for three seasons. And so we ain't forget about him. We just ain't landing no big guys here in a minute. In a good
And
minute.
plus, Traylon not a good candidate because he from the state. We talking about big guys that we stealing from other people, from Texas, from Louisiana, Florida. We need some more of those type dudes. Alex Collins type.
But ain't nobody, you got to have a coach for that. That's the head coaches are what changed that. It ain't because like I've been telling y'all, it ain't, facilities. And I'm telling you, bro, if you go to Oxford, Mississippi, my sister lived there. You been there with us, DZ? Did you see Oxford,
it's
bro?
Weird. It's
Oxford.
Dead. It was,
bro. When I tell
was,
you, man, Oxford is like the last legit Mayberry, bro. It's that John shut down at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Like for real.
Facts.
It's dark
8:30.
outside, bro. And but guess what? It's gonna be people going there. It ain't it's not the it ain't the school. It's the coach that bring them there because it ain't nothing to do there. You go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, it ain't nothing to do there, man.
Facts.
It's a little bitty
like
college town. You get outside of that, there's nothing.
Facts. It was like a mix between Conway and Jonesboro, not even Fayetteville. Like,
Yeah,
like,
no,
what?
Fayetteville. When you go to Springdale and you go to all that up there now, bro, it ain't got nothing on no other state got all that type of stuff. Nothing. So there's a lot of stuff there. People just don't know it because they not coming up there to Northwest Arkansas.
facts.
Moving on to the third reason. Last season set the program back, and we see a huge lack of development. Players aren't developing fast enough. We are not building. We digressed last year. Now we got to go and had to tear the offense down, and then now we got to reinstall a new offense, new players. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think we got some phenomenal talent that possibly could show that they are great talents. But man, I don't know if we got what it takes to actually sustain this. Even if we won 9 games, let's just hypothetically say we won 9 games. Who the receivers that's coming up behind
Armstrong and Broden.
Armstrong, Tesla. Who else we got after that? Who else gonna take their spot?
Yeah,
Isaiah
it falls
Surtain,
off
that's
drastically.
Surtain.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you got.
But you gotta be.
You don't know what you got
but
with
just,
him.
Okay, so let me just interject. Okay, I understand what you're saying right there, OD. I got 2 points. First point is, okay, the offensive coordinator. What if we didn't have to find? I mean, what if the reasons for us getting an offensive coordinator were different? So what if a lot of offensive coordinators? What's their next step? Head coaches, right? So guess what? Yeah. They get a head coaching job. Man, dang, we missed the. So we got to find another guy. So when we find that guy, guess what we have to do? We have to reinstitute a whole new program. So we feel differently about that. We don't realize how often that happens to universities that are doing well. That's why you have all these coaching trees that are attached to Nick Saban and all your Belichick's and all these guys, because they bring these guys up through the ranks, and sometimes you're going to lose those guys. Guess what? It feels different to us because we've had to do it on a bad note. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I think is a little bit different. Now the second thing. Now what I forgot. What was the last thing that you said?
I have no idea, bro.
Okay, because I forgot. Yeah, I was anyway. But that was my main point. Was that is because we change all the time. So I mean, this time could be a little bit different. We just feel differently about it. You got to give Bobby Petrino a chance to recruit guys. We haven't given him a chance to have somebody in the back, have we? We haven't. This is just his first year, and he had a lackluster recruiting period. Then got some guys. Okay, what if in an event that we win 8 games or 9 games and we're able to keep them? Now we get to see the answer to your question. Well, we're not developing guys. We're not doing this and this. There's no one behind it. Give them an opportunity to be able to do it. That was my second point. Give them an opportunity to get some guys in and be able to stack them up 3 deep in every position, because that's what we used to relish about Alabama, because there was no fall off between any of the positions. If one of your guys go out when they was, that's what made them so great, is because when they driving the ball, you rest a guy, you put another killer in there. So, I mean, you just rotate those 2 guys, give them an opportunity to be able to build our program to where we have that.
Okay.
Facts.
DC, what say you, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's real. We have a state that's low on pushing out talent. So that means we're going to have to steal other talent. And if we can't steal other talent, that brings us to your point. We're going to have to develop talent. And I think it's just this weird feeling as a Razorback fan. And I don't think we realize how big that feeling is pushed by KJ and Rocket leaving. KJ and Rocket were those big guys that we recruited, and they stuck it out with us, and we developed them into stars. And then for those stars to not finish their careers where they built it, that's a weird feeling for a fan base. So it almost makes us feel like even when we do develop talent, it leaves us. Like it's a weird, we in this weird, I don't know. As a Razorback fan, we getting hit from so many different angles. Our good guys are leaving. We getting in good guys, but some of them don't pan out. I don't know. We have to be able to develop talent and keep talent. I think keeping players is a new thing that coaches are going to have to learn how to do. And we're going to have to burn them at the cross for it. If you can keep them, you're a good coach. If you can't keep your players now, that's a real attribute that we have to judge you by as fans. because that's going to tell us, do they want to play for you? Do they feel like they getting better underneath you? So I don't know where our development is. We just changed every single coach. We switch. We don't keep any coaches more than 2-3 years. So as a fan base, I think we just confused and we don't even understand if we growing or not. I think we growing. I don't know.
I understand your take.
Let me read my super chat. Shout out to Ken Ray, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel.
Appreciate it, Ken Ray.
He said Pittman gets fired if the defense fails.
We won't win.
Ooh.
Man.
That's a trick bag. Because he gets
That's a
fired
trick,
no matter
boy,
who
that's
fails.
a trick bag right
Offense, defense.
But everybody getting fired though. So really, it don't. I mean, it
And that's
it
the
don't
sad
even matter
part, though.
what they all playing. They all playing. This year is for all their jobs.
That's the sad part though. If
he
if
the black two sugars.
I mean, but hypothetically, just throwing this out there. I'm gonna come back to that. I ain't gonna let that ride right now.
We won't win.
We gonna come back to that.
I know what you was about to say.
Hey, the fourth reason Sam gonna get fired, he ain't putting the best talent out there on the field. He continue to play players that are not SEC winning players. You muted.
All right, I just want y'all to tell me this real quick because I know y'all been Razorback fans longer than me. How long have y'all heard the rumor that the heel doesn't play the best player? I've been hearing that my entire life. Is that an Arkansas
been
curse
hearing.
at this point?
I don't think I haven't. I didn't hear that until Sam Pittman. I mean, even with Chad Morris, even he was trying to play the players that's gonna help him win. He wasn't holding talent back. He couldn't afford that. Brett Bielema, he wasn't holding talent. He was playing his part. I mean, he was playing the best players. He was doing his thing, making his little YouTube stuff, and what was it? Hanging out with Bielema or something. You remember that show he had?
Yeah, I used to love him.
You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to do. I mean, really, but you think about it, it really was genius because that's exactly what Deion Sanders and them did, but just didn't nobody want to listen to fat Brett Bielema. If there had been a brother back then, I mean, it wasn't the right time for black folks to do it though. It wasn't the right time. Brett Bielema, that was too early. They weren't really rocking.
It wasn't time for what?
It wasn't time
to
for
do
them
what?
to accept the black folks like that. They weren't ready.
To do a YouTube show?
Yeah, they weren't ready.
Bruh. I'm gonna tell you right now. I roasted Brett Bielema so bad on Twitter.
Oh man,
I'm talking about I roasted him so bad. He blocked me on Twitter.
He blocked.
I cannot go to Brent Bielema's
That's crazy.
Twitter page right now on my other account. He got me blocked. I
Personally
used to
blocked him.
roast
So I mean,
him.
he literally had to go in and was like, well, this old Diddy. What was your? I don't remember what your name was right then.
It was
he was like,
was it Big O the Great? I think another
it might
tech
have
guy.
been Big O the Great.
No, that was another tech guy. That's what it was. I can put that.
He
as
was
a-
like,
and
this
just look for
another
Brett
tech
Bielema.
guy. I'm done with him. He
They blocked me out here.
That's
Straight blocked me.
hilarious.
he did that. And then OD, was we doing the show then? We wasn't doing the show then.
No.
Bro, imagine
Yeah.
what OD said back then. That's the funny thing.
Bruh, that dude,
Bruh.
OD used to be.
If you go look up my tweets from back then, geez,
I know, right?
I don't even want to know what I said, but I know one thing: he straight blocked me, boy. He blocked me on Twitter. Hey man, before we get into the next segment, man, I want you guys to do me a favor, man. Hit the like button for me, man. We got 100 and almost 50 people in the building with us tonight on a Thursday. Man, we appreciate y'all showing up, showing out for us. But man, go ahead and hit that like button for you boys, man. We only got 55 likes with 157 people in the building. Close out the chat. Hit that like button for us.
Man, y'all some suckers. I got us begging all the time.
Let's go.
I already did that one. Okay.
Maybe they waiting on Coach Box. That's what they waiting on.
They waiting on Box. I don't know if Box gonna be on tonight, man.
He said he was, man. Box, come on in the green room, man.
The fifth and final reason that Sam Pittman gonna get fired, the fans and the boosters are done with Sam Pittman.
Ooh, you think so?
Hey man, it's 150 people in here. In my poll up right now,
Ain't but 33 people said something, man. Them suckers don't even look at the poll. Ain't but
65
33
out
people.
of 65 votes, 55% of people say Sam Pittman gonna get fired.
Ooh.
You want to know
Did
how?
you vote? You voted easy?
Nah, I didn't vote.
Go vote then.
I'm saying
Everybody
the
pay attention to
fans
what the poll say.
and
We
the
know what Deezy
boosters
said.
are done with Sam. He would, I said it earlier, he would have been fired last year if somebody had paid the buyout.
But they
That's-
did. That's what I'm saying. So you
That's
really
because-
can't say they done.
If I give you $16 million, G, can I tell you what to do with your business?
No.
I ain't got no input on your business and I gave you $16 million.
That depends on what we negotiated.
Hey, I just want to be able to pick the coach I want. I gave you $16 million.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't want it like that.
All right then, sounds good. You
See what I'm saying? I'm
don't-
real nigga, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But hey, I'm just saying, if I'm gonna give you $16 million, I gotta have some say so in your company. I need a percentage.
But I feel that. I feel that. I mean, because think about it. It ain't too many cats. I don't really got nobody I can call when I need 16 million. I don't know nobody. I don't really know nobody that I can right now call if I legit said I needed some liquid money. I don't know who I needed to call if I needed 100,000. I know who I could call if I needed some liquid money, but I only want to use that phone call once.
Hey man, if I owe somebody 100,000, hey man, hey, I'm like Leonardo DiCaprio. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can, cause I'm out of here, baby.
I know one person that they'll be like, they gonna ask me, they're gonna be like, all right, for now, what is it for? And is there anything that we can do? You know what I'm saying? But I know I can give for one person, but normally you don't got that type of money. So when somebody comes to you and say they can put their hands on 16 million, man, that's a different type of power. It's different type of power.
Imagine.
If you can write a check and you sitting down at the table, imagine how you cross your legs when you say, look here, so what are we looking at like coaching wise? You know what I'm saying? You even talk a little different. What are we looking about coaching wise? Well, I got a couple friends. That's like Don Tyson. Don Tyson had a friend. And guess what? His friend just so happened to be John Calipari. And he's sitting around at home. He was like, man, this, you know what? I'm tired of this. He's sitting in his $2-3 million home up there in Northwest Arkansas, and he's just upset. He's upset. He's a billionaire. Him and all his family, billionaires. And he's sitting up there, he's thinking, you know what, man, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe the University of Arkansas. He get on the phone. And guess what? His wife probably told him, baby, just give him some money and just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. What do you think it's going to take? I don't know. Give him 5-6 million. It don't matter. They got that type of money. Bro, please.
Imagine having that type of money to give. Like
What?
In order for me to give $20, I gotta have $200. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm
Be
gonna
like,
read my
"Bitch, let
super
me hold 20. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna read these super chats. Then we're gonna come to you, DZ, and pay some bills, and then we got Box waiting in the green room to come out and handle the business.
Mama.
All right, man. So Para Hall, shout out to Para Hall, man. That's our first ever super chat, man. We got to give him some respect out here. Thank you for supporting the channel as always, man. He said, "Yo, Woo Pig, it's been a minute." Yeah, it has been.
I
a
know,
minute.
right? It been a minute.
I say one thing: Pittman better have he better have a 360-degree turnaround on that offensive line. And you ain't alone. Devo got me blocked.
Damn.
We won't win.
Man. Nice.
Oh, man. Shout out Big Man Ross, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He says, man, hit the like button or you are a Missouri fan. Man, absolutely. Man. Now, DZ, we gonna come to you real quick, man. We need to pay some bills, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. A quick shout out to our sponsor, Remax Platinum, serving Central and South Arkansas. Looking to find your dream home or sell your property hassle-free? Look no further than Remax Platinum, where client satisfaction is their top priority. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful. So if you're ready to take that next step, contact Melody right now at 501-366-4407 and let Remax Platinum turn your real estate dreams into reality. So don't wait, get them a call right now. And you know we got to give love to Insurance Max. Experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. So give my guys a call right now at 870-534-2823. And last but certainly not least, we got to give love to 3M Electric. Serving Northwest Arkansas, they're your trusted commercial and residential electric contractor. As an SDV OSB, they're dependable and reliable without a single job that they can't handle. So when it comes to your electrical needs, contact 3M right now at 479-408-9865. And you already know. Let them know you heard it from the Bad Little Brother on the Woo Pig podcast, baby.
We won't win.
We won't win.
These, boy, I'm telling you, these are gonna get the job.
So DZ sent me this real quick, and then we gonna come get you, Box. 4-star recruits is all we get. Braylon Russell, Luke Haas, Jalen Braxton, Salmon Bridges, Quincy Rhodes, Shamar Easter, who ain't sniffed the field, and Amarion Harris.
He was kind of a flop.
That's it. That's all we get.
That's
Couple
it.
flops on that list.
The rest of them 3 stars.
And I had to combine like the last 3 years for them too. So yeah, it's probably some I missed, but they was flops if I did. Them the names that actually made the team and contributed at least a little bit.
Dang. What up, Coach Box? Mama.
What's up?
There go that man.
DZ got to give it to you, boy. You done practiced that line so much, you ain't got to look at the teleprompter no more.
Hey, man, that dude get good, ain't he?
Hey, when I mess up, it's because I try to read it. I'm like, why am I trying to read it?
I think that is true, though. When you try to read, you mess up every time.
Facts.
Hey, Box, man, we talking about the top 5 reasons why Sam Pittman gonna get fired, man.
Hey,
Now,
Box
wanna
finna
get-
get in.
I just want to get my 5 and
Let
get it
him
over
cook.
We gonna let Box give his own 5. Go ahead, what you got, Box?
with. Yeah. Number 1 is Pittman. Number 2 is number 2
But
is
wait a
the
minute,
left
wait,
guard.
no. I
win.
mean, but explain each one of them. No, don't just run them off.
Hey,
Number 1,
hey,
Pittman, and give a
Pittman-
reason why.
Pittman is self-explanatory. I ain't got to explain that.
No, I mean,
We
we
won't
want to
win.
understand your take. Your take. Tell everybody.
Did you see last year? That is my take.
We won't win.
Box
That is my
hilarious.
take.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2, the left guard.
The left
Now, why
guard
is that?
is hold up. Who the left
Wait, you
guard?
talking about last year?
He talking. we
Brady
talking about this
Latham?
year, Box.
I'm talking about this year, left guard. Number
It's gonna-
3
oh,
center.
what's it-
Hey, just let me get them out. Number 3 center. Number 4 right guard. Number 5 right tackle. That's gonna be the
Dang.
reason we lose.
You said the offensive line gonna get the. Come on,
If we lose, it's them 5 because the left tackle straight. If we lose, that's our 5. That gonna mean we lost. Right there.
Hey, man, Box is
Oh, my
hilarious. So what you saying? Like, I just want to make sure, Box. You saying the offensive line is what's going to be the downfall of Pittman, which means it's the downfall of Bobby Petrino and Jay Will and all of our guys that we've been talking about.
The defense coordinator ain't the issue. Bob Petrino ain't the issue.
That's what I'm saying. But they gonna get fired too.
They might get fired, but a lot of people get fired when you change owners, they come in with their own crew. That don't mean you a bad coach.
Man.
That means you just want your own guys.
Yeah.
So you think Eric Mateos is just gonna be trash as an O-line coach?
I ain't gonna say it's gonna be trash. I mean, the offensive line is Pittman baby this year. If they ain't doing crap, that's gonna be the end of our team. Because you can't do nothing without the offensive line clicking. You can have the best defense in America, they're gonna get tired in the fourth quarter. They always on the field.
Oh man. There don't be nothing to say after Box to get off. It's like, bro.
I know, right? Hey, Box, shut it down.
I mean, what's the main key ingredient of any football team?
The offensive
Physical
line.
up front.
I'm
The
just gonna say it.
offensive line.
I'm just gonna say it for you, Box.
So if them 4 guys don't do their job, we already know the left tackle gonna do his job. You can sense it in him. You can smell it in him. You can see it in him. You can tell by his passion. But the other 4 guys don't do their job.
But he
They
vouched
gonna
for
get
him, Box.
They
He
gonna
vouched
get
for him.
Pittman fired. I'm there, y'all. Hey, Monday was why we gonna win. Today is why we gonna lose. I'm just telling you why we gonna lose. That's the topic of the show today.
All right,
Boss-
let's
Boss
talk
keeping it real
about
with
this
him.
offensive line, though, man. Let's have a real conversation about this offensive line. So
love
you
these
got
guys.
starting from the right. You got who you got over there, DZ? Blackstone.
Yeah, Keyshawn Blackstock.
That's the guy we got from Michigan State, right?
Yep.
That dude was I want to say he was a 5-star coming out of high school. But he never got any PT. He never got any PT last year. So he
Yeah.
transferred to us. You think he gonna suck? Then we got Josh Brun coming back.
Yep.
Then we got Nichols at center.
From
Kudus
Tennessee.
at left guard. And Carmona at left tackle.
Yep.
So we got a guy that couldn't play at Michigan State. We got a player that went to Florida that really that ain't good enough to go pro. Evidently, because you came back to Arkansas. You're like a 6-year senior. Then you got a center that ain't never played. And then you got Kudos. We don't know what he can do at left guard. He didn't play that last year.
Y'all, Boss been loading these pistols up all day. You saw that thumbnail. The Boss been loading up.
Like, bro,
He
he's
don't
so
want-
funny.
Don't nobody want to smoke with Box tonight.
Come on, man. I
Come on, what? I just
think the
named it. I just
offensive
named it for you.
line will be very improved, man.
Uh-oh.
Bro, don't act
Are
like-
we gonna have
bro,
we
don't-
gonna have a classic OD and Oliver argument? We ain't
No,
had one of
hey,
them in a long time.
Let me
Been a
explain
long
y'all
time.
something. Hey, don't sit in and act like Brom just tore it up last year.
I will say,
He
based
was
on
a
what I
vet.
saw in this, yeah, based on what I saw in the spring game, Brun is the one scary. But then Carmona came on last show and said Brun is the guy that get people in line when they messing up. So maybe he just
Bro,
had a bad spring game and he actually the leader of the O-line.
You gonna say that because he 5 years older than everybody else. That's what you gonna say.
Hey man, y'all, hey, Boss Hall, leave Box alone tonight, man. He loaded. He's shooting tonight.
I'm on his side right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Boss Hall, hey,
Y'all don't want that
his
smoke.
top 5, I got 4 of them that's different.
okay, give them to us.
What's up?
Pittman is number 1. Pittman is number 2. Pittman is number 3. Pittman is number 4.
We won't win.
Pittman is number 5.
Hey, I was gonna say that, Boss Hog. Boss Hog, I was gonna say that, but I said, no, I ain't gonna do it.
Oh my God. Hey man, this is the legendary show, man. Boss Hog and Box is on the same page.
That don't
Boy, I
never
tell
happen.
you. That don't never
I hate
happen.
that. I hate that.
I know, right? I hate that tonight. That's
You know,
because Box was ready.
And D's are making the points too. I mean, Arkansas very rarely gets a consensus 4-star All-American. You know, a 4-star player. That means he's 4-star in every recruiting category. You know what I'm saying? We might get one.
Facts.
He's a 4-star on 247, or 3-star on ESPN, or he's a 4-star on ESPN, or 247 composite might have him as a 2-star. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
rarely get one that's a consensus 4-star across the board.
By,
You know,
across the
and-
board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we get
then
like
when
3,
it come
4
to
of a
high-
year.
You know, and then when it comes to hiding talent, Houston Nutt hid talent.
Who
You
did
know
he
what I'm
hide?
saying? He hid some talent. You know.
Tell me who.
He,
I mean,
Everybody,
okay.
see,
those-
I told
those
y'all
wide receivers.
everybody been saying that for a long time.
Okay.
Those wide receiver that came from Springdale.
Okay, so do
Santana.
you think
Okay.
now? Do you think the reason why he hid them is so he can get Darren McFadden and Felix Jones off though?
No, I mean, any coach today, right mind, know that you ain't got no choice but to get a ball when you got Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, and Peyton Hillis in the back. You know,
So
that's
you
just a
saying,
given.
but did he hide them or was that just, you know what, Darren McFadden is a Doak Walker, recipient dang near every year he played.
But you still got to throw the ball some.
Facts. That's facts.
You know,
I mean,
and then Chad Morris he just wanted to win, so he had no choice but to play. You know, and play everybody that he could that was going to win. But Bielema hit. I mean, I've been hearing that for years that Arkansas hide talent. You know,
Wow.
even in basketball, they did it in basketball too. You know, so basketball and football they
Interesting.
always have. The only one they don't is in track and baseball.
well, they can't afford to hide them in them.
They win in those groups. You know what I'm saying? They win in those groups.
I'm gonna read my super chat, then we gonna come to Mo here in a minute. Let me read my super chat. Where's my mouth? There we go. And we gotta shout out Old Smiles Outdoors, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. He says, what would happen if the Hogs had a great season and they still fire Sam Pittman? Mo, we gonna come to you with that, man. What you think?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because that means that Hunter Yurchek got somebody lined up. Because you're not going to get rid of a who has a decent season and then not have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Somebody spit up some money. That happens. But the number one reason Sam Pittman gets fired, I agree with everybody. Sam Pittman is the number one reason. Because he hasn't shown me that he can manage a roster. He hadn't shown me that he can manage NIL. He hadn't shown me he can manage a locker room. And when you lose your locker room, it don't matter how much talent you got, bro. It's over. Last year, he lost his locker room. He couldn't control KJ or his money. Well, he can't control KJ's money, but he couldn't control KJ. So he lost his entire locker room. That's problem
Facts.
number one. Number two, I say it's the offensive line. If his hiring, whatever the coach Mateos does not work out, that's on him. Also, if the offensive line don't work, because that, like everybody been saying, that's his baby. That's on him. So I guess he can tie in the number two reason too. The number three reason, our defensive line. If we can't stop the run this year, it's a wrap. And like I said, that Oklahoma State game is everything we need to know. If we can stop Ollie Gordon or contain Ollie Gordon in any way, we'll have an all right season because Auburn ain't got a quarterback. They gonna run the ball. LSU probably ain't gonna have a quarterback after Jaden Daniels, so they gonna run the ball. So a lot of the games that we would lose because of dynamic quarterback play, we'll have an actual chance because most of those teams gonna be leaning on the running game. What was that? Number three, number four. I say secondary because if our secondary does not have the best player field at any given time, that's gonna be a problem. So everybody been talking about why we got what's his name, the slow safety that we had for the past 5
Hudson
6
Clark.
years. Hudson Clark. If Hudson Clark is on the field over one of them Metcalf boys, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Bro, and it's
We won't
facts.
win.
And if
We got a
Taylor,
lot of dudes back there.
Taylor Green stinking it up and he ain't putting Malachi Singleton in the game, it's a problem.
Ooh.
So that's number 4. And number 5 reason, Bobby Petrino. Either Bobby Petrino gonna put up the perennial number 50 offenses in the league. I mean, in the nation, or the number 50 points per game that he always has since he's been coaching, or he's not. Either he gonna sabotage Sam Pittman, or he gonna give it all he got. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 1 through 5.
But he got to give it all he got, I think. Yeah,
I agree, because if he it's Sam Pittman.
yeah. That's what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. This everybody last hurrah. This is it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he gonna sabotage, because why would I do that? Because like I say, if he get fired, man, he gonna try to tee something up and hit it over the fence. It ain't gonna be Bobby.
I got
So
something
what,
to say
G?
about his. I got something to say about your list you just said, Mo.
Talk to me.
The
Talk to me, Bob.
secondary is only good as your defense line linebackers, because if the quarterback got 10 seconds to throw, your secondary is gonna be trash. You could be Deion Sanders back there. They're gonna be trash.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we doomed.
Second thing is what on this thing. What will happen if we have a great season? I don't think it really matters, because I don't think Hunter Yurachek gonna fall into the LSU trap with Ed Orgeron. You won a championship, but what happened after that? I don't think they're gonna fall in that trap.
I told you, Yurachek checked out. He didn't checked out.
I think the
So y'all
booster.
think he
You know,
already got his
the
guy.
fans are checked
So-
out.
Yeah.
This is what it sounds
It
like
ain't
y'all
gonna-
saying. So
It
y'all
ain't even the
saying
fans.
no
It's the
matter what
boosters.
happened, so he already got his guy in, or the
The
boosters.
boosters ain't giving you no money. If the boosters ain't giving you no money, it's time to move on. They the
right.
lifeblood of your team.
So
Booster
no
said
matter
that
what
last year.
Pittman do this year,
The
y'all
booster
saying they
is
already got
done.
their guy.
They showed that by giving Calipari that $7 million in that NAL money. But hey, watch what happened when Pittman leave. They will throw $6 or $7 million at an Arkansas football head coach.
I ain't gonna say he already got his coach, but yeah, Pittman gone. I mean, there's nothing. That's far short of blowing everybody completely out. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about blowing people out by like 30 points every game. Arkansas setting records that they've never hit before. You know, and win every game. That's the only way they're gonna keep it. Otherwise than that, he gone. He gone.
That's tough, Boss Hog.
Hey, that's a crazy thing to just think about, though. Like, what if they already got their guy, no matter how the season goes? Like, that's crazy. Because they know we're not about to win 9-10.
Hunter
Better
better
be
because after he messed up. Because after he messed up with the basketball hires, you know, got turned down by K-State, got turned down by Ole Miss. You know, Arkansas people's tired of Ole Miss beating us in everything. You know, so he
I
better
wouldn't
have
be
somebody to
surprised.
stand by.
Anything.
What's that dude
Thank you.
that got fired from Oakland that we talked about getting a long time ago? Gruden. I wouldn't be surprised if Gruden be the head coach next.
I wouldn't be mad at
That
it.
dude ain't coming out of
That
retirement.
would be crazy.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Urban
at all.
Meyer's my
I
guy.
would.
Who?
Urban Meyer. Hey, he
Urban
wins.
Meyer.
He wins.
But
Everywhere he go, he
it's NIL, so he good.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gonna ball out in that. You know, I ain't gonna lie.
Urban Meyer ain't tripping. he the
Meyer,
original
boy.
duffel bag boy, ain't he?
Hey, Arkansas. Hey, it's the year of the scandals, man. Bring all the scandalers back.
Hey, bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Let's close out of that. I'm gonna look at I got some
man.
stuff I was starring, just coming back and catch some of these comments.
Bro, I love the experience of 6 people. Y'all like the 6 people? I like it. I like my
It's
experience.
fresh.
Ken,
I like it.
Well, you know, since I turned that setting off, it actually makes it smoother for everybody because it's not trying to record individual audio. So we can actually do 8 now. They don't affect anybody.
They don't. Oh, that
No.
would be lovely.
So Ken Ray says, we will know what the O-line will do against you. We all know what the O-line will do against UAPB. If the O-line is not pushing those guys off the ball at least 4 yards when they run the ball, he is getting fired.
We
Facts.
won't win.
Woo! Wait a minute. So he's
Hey.
saying the UAPB is going to be the decisive game? Wow.
Hey,
That's
you remember
what I heard.
last year, that first game we
Facts.
played last year? And I'm sitting there looking at the game and I'm like, bruh, there's something weird going on. They wasn't doing nothing.
Facts.
I was like,
We
something
wasn't
weird
dominating.
going on. So if you can't push UAPB off the line, you know you ain't pushing Oklahoma State off the line.
Facts. It shouldn't be close.
It shouldn't be. But we don't necessarily know what type of Bobby Petrino got for this offense either. Maybe they slide more than they do fire off the ball. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying? We just don't know. But I know dive play or we running a power up the middle, yeah, it better be some butts moving to the back, bro. I'll tell you that. I agree.
Hey, at the end of the day, your backup should be starting the second half against UAPB.
Facts.
Last year, our backups didn't get into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sometimes they didn't get in.
Right.
Unless KJ gave Pittman permission.
Dang, come on now.
See,
Boss Hall,
and
why
when
we gotta
y'all
talk
bring
about
up-
old stuff?
when y'all bring up stuff like that, it gives me no hope for Pittman. I forgot
Hey,
about
I know,
It's-
right? I mean,
hey,
we
it's
trying
only-
to give him another shot.
It's only old if the problem that did it wasn't there. That problem is still there, so it ain't old.
Half the problem gone.
Yeah, but the major problem is still there. The head coach.
Yeah.
That's the
Fourth and
major
one
problem.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Hey, Pooh Bear the Plug says, everyone saying line. What if the generic KJ Jefferson goes under? What if Taylor Green is not that man?
You talking about
concerned.
Taylor Green?
I got faith
Hey,
in two
that's
guys
always a
underneath him.
possibility.
Now somebody else said something about what if Taylor Green wasn't that guy? Was that Box? You said
That was
that?
Mo.
No, I said
that,
that.
Mo?
It was me and Mo.
Okay, you and Mo. So
So
I mean,
after the Oklahoma State game, what if he ain't that guy? You'll
Yeah,
know then
that's-
if he that guy or not.
yeah, facts.
I guess. Because, I mean, we got to remember, too, this is his first year in the SEC. How many games grace are we going to give him?
I mean, he don't really get none.
Oklahoma
He
He
State.
don't
SEC
have the
talent.
opportunity to get none.
He put
That's
the first
kinda
two games
true.
are not SEC teams.
Yep.
Nah. But I'm going to tell you like this. Oklahoma State going to give Arkansas all they can handle.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying.
basically
So,
SEC.
so he don't really. The only tune-up like real live action game he gonna have before it's like really for real like what you got, sucker, is gonna be the UAPB game. When you go down there to Stillwater, man, that sucker better be having all his A game, his SEC caliber game ready. That ain't no
but it ain't
tune-up
like
game.
it ain't like
What you
he
mean?
a freshman. It ain't like
Huh?
he a freshman. He done
That's
played
what
against
that's
big
what I'm
name
saying.
teams before.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
But okay, we gonna see though.
Barely.
He played in a
Hey,
whole
the-
different. Huh?
Wait a minute, but the dude played against big name teams. Don't sit here and say like Utah,
right.
whoever he came from, wasn't playing against big name teams.
I
done
didn't say that.
He
They
ain't-
wasn't. Boise
he ain't-
wasn't playing
ain't
no big name
red-
people.
He ain't no redshirt freshman. What tune-up do you need? It's like it should be a plug-and-play type thing because football is football.
Nah, he
it
was
ain't
in the
that. No,
Mountain
it's
West
not.
though. We
That's
can't,
a lie,
We
Box.
can't act like
Bro,
the
come-
Mountain West was
Come
the
on, the
SEC,
Heisman
though.
Trophy winner wasn't that
Okay.
a SEC school?
Okay. If football is football, I tell you what. How you think UCA gonna line up against Georgia?
Yeah,
I
They
wait.
might get
It's
beat
football,
by
right?
50. They might
Huh?
get beat by 50, but don't sit here and act like Boise State was a pushover either.
I didn't. That's not even the point I was making though. The point I'm
But the
making is okay. He's going to have these first two games. You got UAPB, and then you following up going down to Stillwater for an Oklahoma State team that ain't no pushover. Everybody understands that, and they're going to be playing at home. So he's going to be immediately put on a new team with a new philosophy, with new everything on the road on the second game, and it's going to be a nationally televised game. So you don't tell me, yeah, he's been in some big games. That is going to be a big game for that young
this
man. I don't
dude
care
ain't
what
no
you
freshman.
say.
This dude
Which
ain't no
I
freshman.
didn't say that. Oh, so that's the only time it could be a big game if you're a freshman.
So it don't
Man,
kill
kill
take
yourself,
4 or
bro.
5 games.
Man, no.
It don't take 4 or 5 games to pick that up. You ain't no freshman.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Well, we gonna see. That's what I'm saying. We gonna see on that
200
Oklahoma State
Green
game
had
what he got.
Green had 244 yards passing against Washington last year. Very
How many
first game
intercept-
they played. Green had
How many-
244 yards passing.
How many interceptions?
Yeah. Let me go to it real quick.
That's my concern.
While you
0.
figure that out, I'm gonna read my super chat. Blood Diamond Entertainment, man, we appreciate you
We won't win.
supporting the channel. He says this is the last year on Pittman's contract. Is it? Let's look at it.
I think he did sign a 5-year deal.
He got
Year
an extension at the end of the 2021
Yeah, he got to
season.
extend.
And that should be annulled after last year.
Yep, the 9-4. He got an extension. So
Nah, he good for some years. It's like,
yeah,
hold on. Extended his
Got
deal until
extended, what, another 2 years,
2026.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he got
he-
another 2 years.
but he got a 50% buyout on the deal though. So nah, this ain't the last year of that deal.
Terrible.
Yeah, 2 interceptions in that game against Washington. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and he was 19 of 39.
See what I'm saying? He had more interceptions than he had touchdowns.
But he was a sophomore too.
I got another super chat. Shout out to my guy Matt.
We won't win.
He says Oklahoma State barely beat UCA, and some killed, and some killed by South Alabama. They ain't like that.
So how they finished the
We
year in the
won't
top
win.
25? That's my question.
How Ollie Gordon put 100 of them? 1,700.
Yeah, that I don't think
Not
that's
1,000.
very accurate.
Hey, we appreciate you
That boy-
supporting the channel, Matt. Hey, Matt said Oklahoma State ain't like that, man. Y'all giving them way too much credit just because they got a 1,700 yard running back.
All right, but guess
Well,
what?
Arkansas
Guess
ain't
what
like that
else
either.
though, man? Arkansas ain't like that either.
I think
You know what I'm
Arkansas
saying?
State would have beat us last year.
Facts.
So what we talking
That's
about?
the scary part.
Talking about they
Hey.
ain't like that, like
But
we
hold on,
like
though.
that. We ain't like that either.
Hold on.
Boy, them
Somebody-
boys went 10-4 last year. What are y'all talking about?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They tripping, bro. They tripping, Deezy.
Hey, Wyatt Peters got actually a pretty good question, man. He said, with all this arguing y'all doing, I'm adding that part. He said, I got a fire question. How many wins do we have last year with Bobby as the OC?
Eight now. And, well, I mean, with the same sorry line though, right?
7.
That line don't be
Eight.
that bad with Bobby. I refuse to believe that.
Facts.
And I don't
He
think
have
Bobby-
us screens.
Yeah, the line would not have been that bad.
We would score more than 3 points at home. I know that for sure.
That's one win right there off the top. That's
That's
one
one
win.
win.
Easy.
BYU
We don't
would have
lose
been
to
another one. Probably.
BYU.
That's another win.
I
That's
say
two
3
wins.
extra wins.
That's 6 wins already.
So we in a bowl.
We in a bowl,
I give
and
Drake
I
two
say
wins.
we pick up a couple of more of those wins. I mean, I say we might double our wins at least.
Man, we may have probably
Upset Bama.
we may have beat Bama because we really
That's
wasn't.
what I was
I'ma just
thinking.
say-
I'm like, oh, I think we
We-
would have upset
hey.
Bama with. We would have beat Texas A&M.
Man, I hope we beat A&M this year. I really do. I can't stand.
Oh,
it.
you know Bobby not finna go against his old school. What you? I never thought we was gonna win until I remembered that Bobby came from A&M last year. Nah, y'all know how Bobby do when he come back to town. What? We finna be doing trick plays. He finna cut up in Jerry World.
So,
Hey,
so
I,
going
changed,
from
I changed my mind.
Uh-oh.
Transplant Texas got a good question. We still got 4 wins.
4.
No, don't fall
No.
for that box. You know, come
No.
on now. You know Bobby can overcome KJ. Don't do that. Don't do that. I already seen it. No. You know Bobby P would have got KJ right. What if Kendall
he
Browse
would-
could get him right? Come on.
I changed my mind.
Yeah. So
All you got to do is throw KJ name in something and box a believer.
I know,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? I said they wouldn't even been the quarterback last year if we had Bobby Petrino.
You probably right.
it wouldn't have been.
That's true.
It wouldn't have been Criswell.
Hey,
it might-
if that was the KJ wouldn't have transferred. He got forced out, bruh. y'all got to understand, KJ was in the locker room, posting in the weight room before he get, like everybody was talking about, I'm still, because he had to tell people, I'm still a Razorback. Until something was said, until it was finalized, everybody was talking about KJ transferring this and that, whoop-de-whoop. But then he posted in the locker room, I'm still a Razorback. No, he had to sit down with Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino told him, no, you're not my quarterback. You just can't learn this offense. You got to go. So he ain't had no choice. He got forced out. KJ didn't want to leave.
You know, everybody said Chris Wall wouldn't have been the quarterback, but we all know, we heard Chris Wall was a starter even when Green now. He lost it himself because he was out of shape.
Hey, that's his fault.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm
looking at the schedule from last year. We beat BYU. We might beat LSU because we only lost to them by 3 points. I don't think we probably beat A&M. I think we probably still would have lost that game. We only lost by 7 to Ole Miss. We lost by 3 to Alabama. We definitely would have beat Mississippi State. We lose to Auburn because we got Molly Watt. We lose to Missouri. Hey, it's a toss up for all these games.
It is. I mean, because we lost three. I think we lost 3 games by 3.
You want me to tell you something about that schedule though, and what happened last year? We looking at the scores. You gotta look at the field position that we was in when we gave the ball back to them. We was at the 20 and 30 yard line with Bobby Petrino. He flipped the field, so that changed the dynamic of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, hey, good question, Wyatt. Good question, man. Hey, I need y'all to do me a favor, though, man. We need 9 more people to hit that like button, man. Come on, man. Y'all is...
Come on.
Hit that like button for your boys, man.
Man, I'm on
Do you not like us? Are you not entertained?
So, OD, what you think? You think Pittman gonna stay? How many wins you think he got to keep his job?
Or does it matter?
Speaking of that, I did put up a poll. I'm gonna go. How many games saved Sam Pittman?
How many people?
That's
How
the
many
poll.
people voted? What we at on it?
66 people voted on it, and 38% of them say 8 wins. Sam keeps his job. 29% say 9 wins, 7 wins, 21%, 6 wins, 12%. Hey,
Eight
How do you vote?
wins.
Because I put mine was none. Ain't no matter what he win.
hey, I honestly,
Boss Hall ready to get on down.
I honestly think this is Sam Pittman's last year, man. I don't see a situation where he comes back, and I just don't see a situation where he comes back.
I got a question.
Go for it.
Let's say Sam Pittman does win 8-9 games, but he just goes ahead and decides to, hey, I got y'all 8-9 games. I brought back Bobby Petrino. I'm gonna walk away because I want to go ahead and go to
He's
this
not
house.
gonna do that.
Not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
his pride. He too prideful for that.
Yeah.
You think
No man is gonna walk away. Nah, in the middle of a contract? Are you kidding me? Nah,
And you owe me like $10 million more, bro. I ain't going nowhere.
nah, he ain't walking away because I mean that'll like. There's some clause if you quit, you don't get no buyout pay.
Yeah, you ain't got
I
my money
think he
or
would.
my
I can
blood.
see that. I can see that because you think
And-
about it. He know people want to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? He know the
But he
boosters
don't
ain't
care
gonna give him
about
no
that.
money. You know, and the boosters ain't gonna give him no money. I mean,
Sam
so
Pittman?
Tell me this though, Boss Hog. Tell me this. If you wanted something your entire life, and people never let you get it, and then you finally get it, and some people want you gone, but you doing everything you always wanted to do, is you gonna quit what you always wanted to do because some people want you gone, or you gonna keep doing you?
if I'm doing good, I'm gonna stay. But if I see I'm causing more problems, you know what I'm saying, than what I came in with, then yeah, I mean I step away. And I think
But
Pittman,
see,
I think Pittman, if he realized,
I'd rather
Go
go
ahead.
But do y'all think Pittman think he doing that bad? Imagine if you followed up Chad Morris, and you brought us a 9-win season. You got us a 1 year where we got 3 trophies. I bet in his mind he really thinking I'm not doing that bad.
Oh, he know he
The
doing
guy
that.
before me didn't win nothing.
You
You
got
can
the
also
reporter
say that
asking
9
him.
wins were
You got the
lucky.
reporter asking him. Yeah. I mean, you got the reporter asking, do you think you still the man? Do you think you still the guy for the job? I mean, how many times he had to answer that last year? And then through the beginning of the offseason. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got that, and then you got, you already know the boosters ain't finna give you no money. I would say I'm out of league. I mean, why break the program down even worse?
There's two things about that 9-win season. It could be people can say two things. We got extremely lucky, and we had Burks.
Facts.
You talking about the
Overall
9-win season?
Yeah.
It wasn't even just Burks. We had like 1,000 super seniors.
Bro,
we had so many
Burks.
super seniors on that team.
Bro,
but we had guys who had been
Burks.
playing for 4 or 5 years who had heart. It wasn't just Burks.
Bro,
we
had
had
Burks.
dudes on that team.
We had Burks. At the end of every day, we had Burks. You take Burks out
That's
that
true.
team,
He was the best.
we might win 3
That's true.
wins. We might get 3.
Yeah.
Burks was that
important
dude.
thing
Relax. Relax.
Burks was that dude.
These weren't Pittman players either. That's the most important thing. These weren't Pittman players. Pittman
Hey,
ain't
Lil
brought in
Joker
no
said put
stars.
up the link.
What?
Lil Joker said put up the link, man.
Come on in, little Joker.
All right, give me a second. Y'all keep talking. I'm working on something right quick. I'm in the lab right now.
Pittman didn't bring no players in. All those. I mean, Pittman brought in the guy from. He brought in Brown from Florida. Which he tried to recruit when he was at Georgia. He didn't. He didn't do nothing last year. He brought in this guy Addison from Tennessee. He tried to recruit him when he was at Georgia. So I mean, like they just got a guy today. They they flipped the guy from Baylor to Arkansas, 3-star. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win in the
That's a good
SEC.
take. That's a good take, don't you think?
I mean, if you're the O-line guru, you got to bring in some 4-star. At least when Bielema was there, they brought in some 4-star guys. You know what I'm saying? And they were
Bro,
coached up.
if you're an O-line guru, bring in a 5-star once every 2 years.
Thank you.
Also, let me ask y'all this, man. Do y'all think that we had more talent on that 9-4 team than we had on that 7-4? I mean, on that 7-3, whatever it is.
You talking about the year afterwards when KJ got hurt?
Yeah. Do y'all think that we had more talent on that 9-4 team than we had on that 7-6?
Was the 7-6? That was the year we had Drew Sanders, right?
Drew Sanders, we had boy from Oklahoma. We had some.
Who
No, because them didn't live up. They didn't live up. The guy from Oklahoma, he didn't live up to his potential because he was the number 1 wide receiver coming out of high school.
Oh, y'all
You know
talking
what
about Hazelwood?
Yeah.
That was the day KJ though. That was KJ's fault. That wasn't Hazelwood's fault.
Facts, because he was fighting.
Yeah.
Let me
Matt Landers,
man, they were some certified dogs, man. That was all KJ fault.
We had some boys, yeah.
I'm gonna read my
That's a good
super
question
chat.
right there, Danny Burns.
I got one before that. Parahall, shout out to you, man.
We won't win.
He says, why is nobody talking about the new kicker? Cam Little won us games. He was a huge part of the team. I'm worried about it, especially after the spring game.
Oh, that's facts.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk about that for just a quick hot second. Let's talk about that kicker. Let me do this. And I'm going to bring over here on this. Where did the kicker go? There we go.
But y'all think about it. Who actually has a lot of confidence in this special team?
So hold
Since
on.
Founder's
So
been there, the special teams ain't been that good.
right. So the kick at the spring game, the kicker was Big Trash. And we was like, who is this dude? That's the dude that they got from Hawaii. This is the dude, Kyle Ramsey, first team All-American transfer kicker from Abilene Christian, is now a Razorback. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar this dude probably gonna be a starter.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know which kicker you referring to. If you Parahog, if you talking about the dude from Hawaii, he Big Trash. He probably not
terrible.
gonna start.
That sucker doinked him.
Did he
This-
transfer?
Hey, man.
I hope he did because he is trash.
He
I'm
missed
not
them
even worried
jumps
about
back
the
to
kicker
back.
position
Remember?
no more.
Hey, y'all want to hear his stats from last year?
He was
The new
14
kicker
for
we
18.
just got, Kyle Ramsey.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, 14 and 15 on field goals, but 33 points or 75 points, excuse me. He averaged 62.6 yards per kickoff. And he went 7 for 7, a perfect 7 for 7 on attempts from 40 to 49 yards.
Dang. Yeah, we need. He started.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
Yeah,
kicker.
I don't need to see no tape.
I
Yeah,
don't
he
see
did.
no tape.
Yeah. Hey, we appreciate your super chat, man. Appreciate the
Man,
question.
that's a
but
good question.
yeah, hopefully that got you squared away on that. I got another super chat, Danny Burns. He says,
We won't win.
do you think that underlying drama as far as Bobby P and Sam could hurt the team? More focus on politics than the team's position. I want to go first. Anybody else want to go first? I don't want to take the spotlight here.
Nah, I cook after you because you probably
Just make sure everybody reiterate the question.
I'm gonna put it right there so everybody can read it on their own.
Okay.
I think both Sam and Bobby both have put their egos to the side and they're gonna do what's best for the team because, you know, honestly and truthfully,
We won't win.
and they want to win too. Bobby is back where he want to be. He trying to right a wrong. He trying to set the ship back on the right course. I think Sam knows that he don't know nothing about offense, so it ain't no point of him coming out there and getting in the way. So he gonna be like, "Hey, Bobby, do your thing. You ain't got to ask me no questions. I don't need to call no timeouts. If you think it need to be done, you do it." I think he's gonna give full range offensive assignments, decisions to Bobby Petrino, and he'll have nothing to say about it. I think he'll be over there talking to Mateos, and he may be over there messing with Woodson about players he got on there because he want to see some other defensive guys out there on the field. But
He wants to see some Hudson
offensively,
Clark.
he ain't messing with Bobby P. Because I mean, if you really think about it, Bobby P was like, you know what, I'm out of here, and I'm gonna get another job as soon as it's over. But I think Bobby really want to do what's right. I think he really want to come back to Arkansas and shine. That's my take on that.
What up? Man, I don't think it's going to be no issue at all because I think Sam Pittman been waiting on the coach that he trusts enough to just leave alone and make all the big decisions, especially on offense. Because when Arkansas had the most success, he had Barry Odom to lean on. And I'm telling y'all, Barry Odom was the head coach that first 2 years. That third year, too. The third year, Barry Odom was trying to get his way out the door. And he was letting Sam Pittman do most of the heavy lifting. But Sam Pittman is breathing a fresh air right now because he has an experienced head coach in Bobby Petrino that he can lean on to make the decisions that he can't make. So I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. You need to let Bobby.
Box.
I think Sam Pittman is gonna stay out the way. I think Bobby Petrino gonna have 99.99% control of the offense. So I don't think it's gonna be no underlying drama at all. As long as Bobby P stay out the motorcycle.
Boss,
I want him on that mug. All right, get back on.
I don't know. I think it might be a little drama because Pittman still wants to be known as the head hog. All right. And he giving Bobby control of the offense. You know, players going to start going to Bobby and not going to Sam. You know, and I think Sam is going to put his foot in there and mess it up some way, shape, or form. It might not be for long. It might just be for a little bit. But I think it's going to be a little bit of friction. But I do agree. Bobby came back for a reason. And the AD hired Bobby for a reason because he knows Sam need a head coach, you know, and that's just our biggest problem, you know. Got a head coach.
Gotcha.
Tonka Tide in the building.
So for me, this is what I think. I don't really think that it's gonna be that much drama. I mean, when you talk about underlying drama, what would that be? Everybody, it is. I mean, because for me, there ain't no underlying drama because everything is on the table. Everybody know this your last time to do what you do. That's it. Either you gonna barbecue or you gonna meal do, because Bobby Petrino knows that, hey, I got to pull out all the stops. I got to be the best Bobby Petrino that I can be for this football team, because if not, I'm out of a job. And guess what? It's also a resume. It's also, remember, this is a resume for him too. If he ain't done with coaching, he ain't that old. So guess what? He ain't trying to just lay no egg. He ain't trying to sabotage his resume. Now, Sam Pittman, where's the drama with him? Everybody know, bro, if you don't win 8 games, you don't win 9 games, you're done. You can go on, because he ain't getting no another job. Ain't nobody out there wondering, hey, man, what if Sam Pittman, if he doesn't do good at Arkansas? Ain't nobody doing that. This it for him. He gonna ride out into the sunset. He already told y'all last year what he really, or 2 years ago, he said he wanted to build him a house out there on Hot Springs, on Lake Hamilton, and he wanted to ride off into the sunset. He finna get his opportunity next year. Ain't no underlying drama. You don't win 8, 9 games, you're gonna be building your house in Hot Springs.
Hey, I'm gonna let Deezy cook,
let
then we gonna
Tonka-
get Tonka. Oh, you want to let Tonka
okay.
go?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
you can
Tonka. We
and
talking
go.
about the question that's on the screen.
Basically, do you think Bobby P and Pittman gonna have some drama that's gonna start the season up?
No, I don't think there's going to be any drama at all, because I think well, I don't want to say I think, I should say I hope Pittman has finally woke up and realized some simple facts of life. Number one, he is not a true head coach. He is not a leader of men. Bobby P is. So step back. And one thing Sam Pittman is good at is stepping back and letting others that can lead. The reason why we had that 9-win season was because he stepped back and he let those super seniors lead the team. Whenever it's on Sam Pittman to lead the teams are going to be led straight to HE double hockey sticks. You know what I'm saying? And so I think Bobby P brings some stability to the offensive line, and I think he brings stability to the team. That's what I think. So no politics there.
What's your take,
Okay. Deezy?
I think the only person that's gonna have to deal with any drama is Hunter Yurachek. I don't think it's gonna be a public drama that for the fans to see. I don't think it's gonna be anything that we hear. I think the real drama is gonna be in Hunter Yurachek's heart. He got these guys who he know. He on one end, he know, hey, I need a good football program. I need it. That would save my job forever. They'd build a statue of me in Arkansas. But if I don't, and if this season goes bad, especially after the seasons we just had, terrible basketball, terrible football, underwhelming baseball, he can't afford any more. That's 3 strikes already. He can't afford nothing else. So I think the real battle is going to be Yurachek, because he loved Pittman as a person. I know he do. I can see it. But I know he loved his job more. So he gonna have a big decision to make.
Mm-hmm. Let me take on that, Deezy. Let me go read my super chat real quick. I got a couple of them. Hey, shout out to Jeremiah, man. Appreciate the super chat. You're gonna come up. He says 9 games and a bowl wins Pittman's job. I feel like anything under 9 wins, he needs to be gone. We gave him how many years now so far, and we still rebuilding. By now, we should be winning consistently every season, but we're not. Hey, he said what he said on that, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Thank you for your support. Para Hall comes back. He says he has big shoes to fill. I hope he does well. Talking about the kicker. Yeah, he absolutely does. Because, hey, he got to get it together. And, man, thank you for the musicals hearts.
Music
Yeah, well,
is art.
we appreciate that. Thank you for the sticker. All right, man. Jump back over here. Give me one. Hold up. I thought Lil Joker came on the thing. Where you go? I guess he took off. He called in, but he didn't stay around. Go ahead, Deezy.
Yeah, I got a question for everybody. Just since we in this hypothetical train, I just want to know, as a Razorback fan, what's the average numbers of wins y'all would expect us to have? Like, let's say Pittman fall off the bandwagon and we get a new coach. What is competitive on a season by season basis to you as a Hog fan? Where should we be? Like, realistically, like, I know we all want to win 9 games a season, but realistically, for what would you expect a coach to win per season in football?
I you know what? Let me start with that one. Okay. So, and we're talking about as the University of Arkansas. We ain't talking about no other team, right? So, as the University of Arkansas, with everything that we have backing this university, and all the things that we have, all the amenities, all those things like that, I'm thinking to myself, there is no way that we should be under an 8 to 9 win school in football every year. That's where I feel like. So we're gonna go up to Lil Joker.
Joker,
What it do, baby?
What
What
you
you
think?
think?
money. Joker, what's up? You look like you ready to buy some more memberships, man.
Lil Joker. Hey man, Lil Joker been rocking with us from the jump, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate your support, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm a good fan of y'all, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all content.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
That's
but
what's up.
We appreciate you, man.
6'6". 6'6".
So 6 wins. You think that's a good average for Arkansas football?
That's what we're going this year, not an average.
So
Okay,
I mean,
look. No, look. I say this. We're gonna keep saying Pittman. We gotta keep saying Pittman. Reason why? Cause come on, man. We gotta get Bobby Petrino his recruits in. We gotta get the defensive coordinator. We just hired with this dude. Both of them, co-defensive coordinators. Put it like that. We gotta get the recruits come in. Give them time. That's what I said. Give them time, mate. That's why we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't fire Sam Pittman like that.
hey, he said what he said.
Give them
Lil
time.
Joker. He said give him time.
So to answer that question before we go to the next person, Lil Joker, how many wins do you think the Arkansas Razorback program should have consistently?
9.
That's
Okay.
what I. Hey,
Okay.
9 wins consistently.
boys
I'm with
shooting at
that.
the
See,
Man, high expectations.
8
we
to
gonna
9
go to
wins.
Tonka Ty, what you say?
Well, that's kind of a loaded question. Are you talking about wins during the regular season? Because if
We
you're
just
talking
period.
about wins
Just
during the
period.
regular
Just
season,
No bowls.
Period.
no bowl
Period.
period. At least a bare minimum of 8 wins a season. Bare minimum.
8 wins. Boss out. You muted.
I'm tired of hearing 7 and 8. You know, I was hearing that back when I was in school. You know, Arkansas win 7-8 game. That's a good season. You know what I'm saying? You got millions upon millions of dollars of new equipment up there on the hill. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for every sport. I ain't talking about just football or basketball or track. I'm talking about for every sport. So anything short of 9 wins, I'm sorry. I mean, it got to be 9 on up. It got to.
I can't wait till they get around to me. I'm finna, boy.
Box.
Box.
I mean, it just sucks that some people in Arkansas think I just want 6 wins. I don't want to get to a bowl. I just want 7 wins. I just want to get to a bowl and win it. With the millions of dollars and the big boosters Arkansas got, we should be 9-10 wins every year. Every year. We should never, ever touch 4 wins in a year. Ever. If you touch 4 wins in a year, you should be fired on the spot right then and there. You shouldn't even get another chance. You shouldn't even be able to go to the, like they did Bradley. Bradley didn't even go to the press conference. He was gone.
He didn't even get back to
You
the
should
locker
skip
room.
press conference. Go pack your stuff and get out. Now, I mean, we got too much money here. The resources top notch. Every time we hear a recruit, we got that. Arkansas got the best resources. They got the best facilities. We should be 9-10 wins every year in and out with a little 11-5 sprinkled in.
Woo. SEC Mo.
Hey man,
Here come my voice of reason. I already know Mo finna come be realistic.
listen. Until we get that consistently, I gotta settle on what we got consistently. We should be at least 7 to 8 wins, man. That's my seal. On
Thank
average,
you.
Arkansas should average 7 to 8 wins. Now, if we get some 9 to 10, some 11, man, the best season Arkansas had was Bobby Petrino, and he won 11 games. That's the best we done had in 100 years. We had Arkansas had a national championship in the 1950s. Martin Luther King was still alive.
Ooh-wee. Oh, man, not that.
Hey,
Man,
Mo.
not during Juneteenth month. You gonna bring out Martin
Mo.
Luther King? Boy, that was made.
Hey, Mo. Hey, Mo. You know the only thing I hate what you said, Mo? You the only thing I hate what you said, Mo?
Well, that is true.
No, that's settling crap. How long do we gotta settle? You just said what Arkansas fans been doing forever. I settle for this. When is the time for us to quit settling?
You know what's so
Until-
crazy about box? Nah, go Mo. My bad. Oh,
Until we gotta settle no more. Right now, we gotta get what we been getting, 7 to 8. And who we got? Sam Pittman. He ain't even gonna give us. He ain't even gonna give us 6. He ain't even gonna give us 5. Until we
Keep settling. Keep settling.
Now, until we can get a real head coach, we gonna settle.
Yeah, keep settling.
Go find us a head coach, Box. Go find us
keep
one.
selling.
And then
All
we
right.
can.
So what? OD, what you say?
Hey man, it's like this. Ohio State revenue for football is $251 million.
yep.
Arkansas, the 20th program, is $152 million. So, and that's the revenue that they bringing in. Ohio State getting $100 million more than us. You know what teams are better than us when it comes to revenue? Virginia, Indiana, Penn State. What? Man, y'all better get realistic. 8 wins, nothing. 7 to 9 wins is where we should fall every single year. If we can get somebody like Bobby to give us 10, 11, hey, we better be happy because when it comes to the money, 20 is where we at. So don't expect that you gonna get more than that.
But
When you
I
the
mean,
20th
if you
ranked
just
revenue
think
team.
about
Hold on.
it.
This my turn to cook. So you can't expect to get more than what you're getting. So Razorback fans, let's be happy with the 7, 8, 9, 10 in a good year. I said what I said.
Now, if
cost
we
of
could just
living.
get to the, if we're 20th in revenue, I would take 20th in the polls. It's outside the playoffs, but guess what?
That's reasonable.
You 20th. You got the opportunity. You in the top 25 at the end of the year. You didn't quite make the playoffs, but guess what? You got something to build on. I like that better than, man, we weren't even in the top 25. We didn't even have an opportunity to get to the playoffs.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Ohio State. That's not even apples to apples. Because you can't take your $60,000 you making in Arkansas and go to California and live.
But it's Ohio.
You
It
got to
ain't
base
California.
that on. You got to base that on a southern state. You
Why?
can't base
But
it
that's
on a
the
northern
thing.
state or New
Ohio
York,
cost of
California,
living
because
ain't that much
the
more
price
than
of
Arkansas.
living is higher.
Yes, it is.
In
It is
Ohio,
a lot
bro,
higher.
you crazy? I can go to Youngstown, Ohio, right now and ball out of control.
Yeah,
What
that's
y'all
like
talking
staying in
about?
Southwest Little Rock.
I'm just saying, y'all act like Ohio is just like
It
some
ain't it.
big time
Every
place to
state,
live.
bro, every state is higher than Arkansas. I just mean people move to Arkansas and work remotely.
I mean, I ain't gonna argue with you on that, but I'm just saying the cost of living ain't that much more expensive.
I think you
Yeah.
so concerned about the difference in income because the cost of living ain't that much higher, bro. It really ain't.
Yeah. But hey, that's just my take on it. DZ, what was yours? Did you go already?
No, I didn't get to go, man. You know, man, I gotta make people like Box understand something. Cause this
Gen
the
Z
thing.
gonna make me understand.
Yes. You never too old to stop
Yeah,
learning.
okay.
You never too old to stop learning.
Yeah.
So peep me.
Right.
You teach me stuff all the time. It's my turn.
Yeah, go ahead. Spit it
Just
out.
off of what? Hold on now. Nah, you gotta give me my seconds of silence. I'm saying something even when I'm not saying something. Yeah, you felt it? Yeah, that feeling right there. This is when you know you finna get proven wrong.
Hey, go ahead.
Y'all
Gion.
really think
He'll wait.
Arkansas, y'all think we can sustain, do y'all know how much talent we produce on the D1 level for football in the state of Arkansas?
Yeah, it's not good.
It's terrible. Out of the 50 states, we're in the bottom 10 when it comes to states that produce talent. When it comes to revenue, we number 20. Now, that actually surprised me. I thought we was even lower than that, but even in that, and that's really because of other sports, to be honest. It's not because of football. But it's just, y'all got to realize, y'all got to come outside of Arkansas. We are not the program that Arkansans think we are. We're not. We are not. A player is not about to transfer from another school to come to be in the toughest division in all of college football and expect to win 8 to 9, 10, 11 games is crazy. 7 to 9 games is where you have to be at realistically. If we can get 7, 8 wins a season, that's a great year for Razorback football. We playing against the best teams in the country, and we competing against these teams in recruiting. We competing against these teams in NIL, every single aspect. As much as we love the Razorbacks, we got to be realistic on the national scale. We're not a tier 1 school. We're just not. We're not with the Ohio States. We're not with the Bamas, the LSUs. We're not there. And we're actually falling. We in a free fall right now, too. We used to be in tier 2. I don't even think we in tier 2 no more. I think we've fallen in tier 3 just based off the last 10 years. Yeah,
Bro,
it's not good.
if we got to the championship 1 year, that $100 million gap be gone, because that means people be buying our jerseys. The fact that
If
we
we
just
won
$100
the
million
chip this year, we will
fact
move
that
up
we
to
just
tier
$100
2.
million away and ain't won a title, that's still good
we-
for Arkansas. The
If
only
we won
reason
a
how-
title this
the-
year,
hey,
Box,
hey,
if we won a
the
title
on-
this year, Box, we still would only go up to tier 2. We're not
Hey,
competing with the teams with multiple titles.
Yeah, but $200 million gross revenue at Arkansas is better than $250 million in Ohio State. With this Arkansas.
I completely disagree. I think you're looking at it inverse.
Bro,
I think we
check
need to
this
be
out.
300-400 in
if
order to
we
compete
won-
with the 200s.
If
Because
Arkansas
nobody want to
won
come here.
if Arkansas won a championship in football, you know how many people will buy Arkansas jerseys? That brings the revenue up.
Go listen to what Carmona said about when he had to tell his parents he wanted to come to Arkansas.
I'm just
They
trying to
was
tell
like,
you how
what's
the
in
revenue
Arkansas?
system work, bro. I'm just trying to tell you how the
What's
revenue
down there?
system work. I'm just trying
You
to tell you
got
how
to
the revenue
listen
system
to
work.
what, bro. No kid from Florida, California, New York, any of the big cities is dying to come to Arkansas for
One
zero
of our
reason.
best play-
They don't
one
care
of our
about
two
Darren
best
McFadden.
players.
They don't care about Joe Johnson. They don't care about none of the stuff we care about outside of Arkansas. I promise you that.
One of our 2 best players in Razorback uniform came from Florida, Denver Kirkland and the running back. What you talking about?
As it
What
comes.
does that got to do with the point?
You said nobody want to come. That's my point. They
Because
came
they
from
don't,
Florida and
Box,
came to
and
Arkansas.
we literally just got done talking about how we not recruiting on a good level. Like we just talked about the 2,
Bro,
3, 4 stars we get a year.
Hey, I'm just trying to explain to you how the revenue work. One championship, everybody buying your uniforms, everybody buying your Arkansas gear. That's how you get revenue.
Anybody gonna
Okay.
buy that when you lose?
Exactly.
G,
But
did
see,
you,
one thing
did
y'all
you
got to
get
think
yours
about,
in?
y'all mentioned Ohio State, Texas, and
Yeah, I was
Alabama.
first.
All those teams
Okay.
has been winning. All those teams been winning for years. You know what I'm saying? If Arkansas would have been winning for years, their revenue will be up a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
And let me
It's two
Arkansas
factors
ain't-
to that.
Let me read my super chats. I got a couple of them in the bank. Let me go ahead and get them real quick. Old Smiles Outdoors says, who would the next head coach be? I like to see ISU, Iowa State head coach Matt Campbell. Dude is good. I don't want nobody from the Big Ten personally. I'll say that.
I don't either.
I ain't even ready to have them conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't ready to have that conversation.
Let me read this other one. Travis
You'll take
Adar,
Urban
man.
Meyer.
Shout out to you. He said Pittman has 14 moral victories of losses of 7 points or less since 2020. There are no moral victories in year 5. Facts. Shout out to you, Travis Adar, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Jeremiah, flex on him. He says, Arkansas, we got to stop with this accepting mediocrity every season. We have had the facilities and players to have 8 and 9 wins every season. That should be the norm. If a program is not progressing, let go of the head coach.
Ooh. Hey, did you get his last one?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I did.
The last one?
I hate when people say this.
Yeah.
Well,
That's like the ugly girl that's like,
Okay, I just
I'm
wanna
not
make
ugly.
sure.
Because I believe I'm pretty. Like, bro, that you can want it all you want to, but we still Arkansas.
y'all know something. Let me say this.
Well,
though, before we
hey,
get
we
off the
got-
subject.
that last super chat. That last super chat about Sam Pittman needing to be gone, and from what earlier Little Joker said, leads me to this question. If you fire Sam Pittman, you're not just firing Sam Pittman, you're firing Bobby Petrino, you're firing the tight ends coach, Coach Morgan, you're firing Coach Mateos, the O-line coach, you're firing the defensive coordinator, you're firing the best defensive backs coach in the nation, Coach Woodson.
Yeah.
So my question is this. Has this assistant coaching staff that he it's taken him 5 years to build and put around him, is that enough protection for Sam Pittman to save his job regardless of wins and losses?
He got to produce this year. I'm going to say this. I'm just going to click on my man's comment right here. I don't care what Sam does in the next 2 years. He will not get another contract for this reason right here. Pittman win 9 games, get a big raise in a contract buyout, then we are super screwed. You can't afford to give Sam Pittman a contract extension. You just can't do it. You got, if he wins 8, 9 games next year, you let it play out and you just let his contract end and be like, yo, we're not going to renew this. And then at that point, guess what? I'm going to slide Bobby P in that spot. Because Bobby done proved his worth. If he do what Bobby do and they roll into Little Joker's point, at that point, the team is self-sufficient. It's built. And we going to slide Bobby right in to be the head coach and be done with it.
And keep
Hey,
on pushing. So you saying, I mean, because you don't, I mean, a new coach means rebuild.
Yeah.
At one
said the
point,
same
I
thing
ain't
that
not.
G. Home was saying earlier. I mean, the guy got to go. I mean, I got it. We got a good assistant coaches on the defense side. Everybody like people want to keep. But bottom line is, if the head coach ain't winning it, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way cookie crumbles. You know, head coach got to go. Everybody else don't go because the next coach ain't gonna come in and they keep him. You know, so I want a clean slate. Bring in who he want, and that way say if the next head coach come in. Well, I didn't have my defensive coordinator that I wanted. I got a defensive coordinator that y'all wanted me to keep. That's why I wasn't winning. You get what I'm saying? I mean, hey, get rid of them. Get rid of them, and hey, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, but
Lil Joker, what
Hey,
you
Lil
what,
Joker,
what,
you-
what, hold up, Box. Hold up. Lil Joker was finna say something.
Shit, I forgot what the fuck I was saying.
All right, Box.
hey, who's to
I
say
got
that
this
just
the boss
because you
dog.
who's to say just because you hire another coach you got to fire the defense coordinator? Who said that? Who said that got to happen?
Okay, guess
No,
what?
it
Box?
don't have to
does
happen. It don't have to happen.
Uh,
But if the
it
defense
does.
does sorry, if the defense does sorry, then that new head coach gonna be like, well, you got to give me another 2 years because y'all made me keep this defensive staff when I didn't want to.
Sometimes
Okay.
it take another a manager because everybody can't manage people.
That's facts. That's facts. But Box, guess what though? Me and you boys, and guess what? I got a squad. It's me, you, OD, and DZ, and I'm the head coach, and y'all are position coaches. Guess what? I get the head coaching job. Y'all ain't got jobs. What you think I'm gonna do? Hey man, we got another offensive line coach, but guess who the offensive line coach? OD. We got a defensive guy. Hey man, but my guy is the offensive line. It's Box. We got a special teams coach. Well, my boy DZ is special teams coach. Guess what? Somebody getting fired.
Yeah, but what I was saying, that don't just because somebody getting hired don't mean everybody's gonna get fired. That's what I was
That's
saying.
facts.
Yeah, you're
but
gonna bring your own
them three
player in.
positions, I can guarantee you, I'm gonna put my folks in them. I can guarantee you. My boy Box. What I look like? Box ain't got no job. OD. Come on, man.
It's just like they hired Box to be the head guy at whatever dealership, BMW dealership. Hey, I'm bringing in all my guys. They got O taking over all the media stuff at Hog Sports. All y'all got to go. I'm bringing in my guys.
No, I'm not saying that don't happen. I'm just saying that don't always happen.
No, I don't.
I know it happens.
Well, they
That's just
can't.
like
I
you-
mean,
that's just
didn't
like
that
you
one
Box
coach
having to
keep
keep
buried
KK.
money?
Hey, you want me to tell you what's going to get T. Will fired? You want me to tell you what's going to get him fired? Is our defensive line coach because I think he garbage.
I don't think he
Yep,
garbage.
I
He
got
just
to
not
side with
great.
Box on
He's
that.
garbage. What have he
I
did?
got to side with
DZ?
Box on that.
What have he did,
But
DZ,
when
to
has
show
our
you he
D line
ain't
been garbage though? When has
What
our
have he
D line
did?
been garbage?
What have he did?
They've been garbage.
They've been decent. Our D line has been at least a C plus every year he been here. Now that's not
Where?
garbage. It's not great, but it's not garbage.
Well, actually, though,
Don't give him a C+.
you also got to look at this. What has been one of the thinnest positions on Arkansas on the defensive side of the ball? It's been the defensive line.
I agree. His
And this
recruiting
is
has
year
been
3.
terrible, but his coaching not bad.
Yeah.
His development not bad.
Well,
Yeah,
but
he
have you
developed.
seen that much? Have you seen that much improvement though from 2 and 3 star guys? No, you've seen improvement from guys that already had talent.
I haven't
Cameron
seen
Ball,
improvement, but I
the-
haven't seen digression either. I haven't seen
Who's
nobody
got
get
better?
worse.
Who's got better? That's what I want you to know. Who got better?
They
seen
just
players
be.
get-
I mean, they. You know.
Cam Ball didn't. He was a stud. Cam Ball didn't get better.
Well.
Hey, they trying. You know, they not getting. I never seen our D line just get demolished. Like, you know what I'm saying? They okay.
What did Auburn do?
That
Auburn
was to
killed it.
everybody. You can't just put that on them. That was to everybody.
They got to get to the D
every
line before they
position
get to the
group got that.
linebackers. They got to get to the D
Name a
line before they
game-
get to the linebackers.
Give me
How
a game last year where the D line lost us the game. Give me one game.
Auburn,
Thank you. No.
Mississippi
Y'all is
State.
not finna do
Missouri.
that. But the O line
BYU.
threw
Missouri
that game
running
away
back
before
ran
the D
all
line
over-
even
ran
got on
all
the
over
field.
Arkansas.
Man, listen.
What?
How attractive do y'all really think this Arkansas team is with Oklahoma and Texas coming into the league, man? Truth be told, if we don't get a real coach in here, that's just another L.
Bro, we only
Josh
better
Pate-
than Vanderbilt right now.
Exactly.
Man.
That's
We
Everybody
we don't really
got
need a better coach, and I'm going to tell you why we don't need a better coach, bro. We got one of the best OCs in the business.
In the business, man. Come on now, y'all put some respect on Bobby P. When it
We
comes
don't
to
really
running
need
the
a head.
offense.
We just need somebody to go out there and shuck and jive and dance for the media. Sam Pittman, we got him for that. Do that. Go do that. Go handle the media responsibilities. Let Bobby P cook. Let Bobby P do what he do.
So you want to
Man.
keep? So you want to keep Sam then, huh, OD?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If they don't fire Sam, I ain't gonna be mad at it. If they don't fire Sam and Bobby be like, I got a job at Florida, hey, you got to fire Sam. He got to go. It's a package deal. I either get Bobby and Sam, or it's all bets off. Y'all all fired. I don't care. All y'all gonna be going. We gonna burn it down like they did the basketball team. We gonna have one person on the football team. That's it.
Let me explain to everybody about Sam. He doubled the losses when he was at Arkansas with wins.
He did.
Say that again, Box.
I seen Mo take today. Everywhere he been, regardless of what he been, including last year, his offense was top 50.
He did that. That's a fact.
Everywhere.
You talking about Bobby P?
Bobby
Yes,
P. Every season he was top 50 offense.
Hey, that's gunshots.
You want me to send you them stats, OD? Because I got the graphic.
I
they
just
ready
don't.
to go.
I don't fear Texas. I don't fear Oklahoma. I just don't. I mean, we beat Texas last time they came here.
Bro, this
I
is a
fear
different
everybody
team.
right now. I'm gonna
Texas
keep
is
it
a
a buck.
totally different beast now.
I get
Totally
it.
different
I
animal.
understand. But man, just like they made that movie Any Given Sunday, it's Any Given Saturday, and that's why they play the game.
Yeah.
That's
Bro,
why they play the
Texas was
game. Guess because somebody can get hit the wrong way. Hey, now they got the backup quarterback. They got the little Manning dude in the game, and if he was that dude, then he'd be starting, but he ain't.
Hey, when you go to Arkansas and you Texas, and that crowd is hyped, Texas was a top team when they came here last time. They look like our top 50 team when they left. But when that Arkansas home field advantage is kicking like it was that game, it don't matter how good you is.
Yeah.
Man, I think we're gonna be. I mean, we may win 5-6 games, but I think we have enough to build on. And if he can somehow squeeze and get us into a bowl, I say you got to keep him intact, bro. I'll be honest with you. I say if you give me 6 wins and Bobby is gonna stay, you let it ride. You let it be.
You said 6?
I take
6?
6 wins. That's a bowl.
6
That's a
wins
bowl.
this year? Nah.
Bro, we not
Nah.
gonna get no more than that. I don't care what you say.
Nah,
Oh,
I
you
get what
better
you're
know
saying, but
You better have a
this
bunch of
Pittman
NIL
5th
money.
year. This is 5th year.
Hey, let it ride.
Oh my gosh.
Who you gonna bring in here?
You gonna have to break the
Bring in
bank.
anybody. They brought in Coach Kyle. I know you don't
$7
like
million,
him, but they brought him in.
$7 million can get a lot of coaches.
Thank
They brought
Thank
go
you.
get Nick out of retirement.
Man, Nick Saban ain't coming to Arkansas.
$7 million can get you a lot of people looking your way.
They sure will.
I say
NFL
this:
coaches
if we
will
win
come.
8-9 games, I'd be cool with bringing it back. But 6, I can't say that. I can't.
I'll go get money. I know that may sound crazy. But I'll go get Barry Lunny. Look at what he's doing to you.
What's that?
We might as well go get Casey Dick out of high school.
Nah.
At that
I
point.
want a proven coach. I want a proven
Hey,
coach. I mean, you can't burn it. You can't burn it down and then just bring in, anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you burn it
this
down.
is
You
really-
gotta bring in somebody like a Coach Cal type of guy. You know what I'm saying,
Bro,
Somebody that's
this is really the
proven
underlying story. Yeah, you're right. This is really the underlying story of the season. This is what we're actually tracking during this season. Because if we lose that game to Oklahoma State, it's a countdown to what we're gonna do. That's what it's gonna be. It's a countdown. I can promise you.
Yeah, if we lose that game and the next game, he fired. Hey, Will
fired.
Eubanks, Shout out to you, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, man. He says, I'm a Tennessee fan. You all think the Razorbacks can upset us? It ain't no upset. It's in the bank. It's a win.
Right.
It's a win.
You, man.
Talking about
man.
upset. It's a win.
no-
Ain't no rocket
It's only an
top in
upset when we
Razorback
thought we was
land,
gonna
baby.
lose.
We ain't losing to y'all. It's done deal. We gonna win the game. You heard it here first on the Woo Pig podcast. Pigs to
They ain't
it.
got teeth. They ain't got teeth Martin no more. They still living in the past.
Hey, that's a win.
It's
I called
only
that
an
earlier in the year.
upset when we thought we were gonna lose, man. Remember that.
Hey, shout out
Hey,
to you,
Camo
Will. We
Gang.
appreciate you supporting the channel, man.
Hey, Camo Gang just had a comment. Take Mallet away and you can keep the Warren trio. Bobby ain't ish. But what you don't understand, Tyler Wilson was a gunslinger.
Oh yeah, Tyler Wilson was.
Tyler Wilson was a gunslinger. You put him
It
with
felt
that,
like we
that
didn't even
trio,
lose a step.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro,
you put Tyler Wilson with that trio, you ain't losing much more than he's a gunslinger.
Yes, sir. I've seen Tyler Wilson
You know,
put a rope and get his head knocked off. I'm talking about on a Tyler Wilson,
That dude.
that boy.
If I'm not
You know,
mistaken, that's the last
I
time
would
we beat
even-
A&M.
You know, Box, I would even take that a step further from what you said, and I would say if Tyler Wilson was the quarterback the year we played Ohio State in the Sugar Bowl, I think Arkansas beats Ohio State.
Yeah.
Because one thing Ryan Mallett did that Tyler Wilson did not do, Ryan Mallett got happy feet. All it took was one hit to get in Ryan Mallett's head, and then he started throwing to the other team because he didn't want to get hit. Tyler Wilson was that dog, and I think if he was good enough to start, I think we would have beat Ohio State.
Yeah, Tyler Wilson was that deal.
Yeah,
He was special.
but there just wasn't a spot for him in the NFL though. That's the only thing. He was just a good. Some
was-
people are just good college quarterbacks.
He fell off
Tyler
that.
Wilson is a Browse type quarterback. You tear it up during the football college season, but don't get no reps in the pros.
Man, well, I appreciate everybody for coming in and kicking it with us, man. We had a great show on a Thursday, man. We appreciate everybody who
it was a
supported
good
the
show,
channel with
man.
your super chats. Man, it's been a great Thursday, man. We appreciate everybody. Boss Hog, Mo, Tonka Ty, we ain't seen you in a while. We appreciate you.
Little
Box,
Joker jumped in
Lil
there.
Joker. Man, we appreciate
Man.
all y'all, man, making it a great show, man. We appreciate everybody in the comments, all 200 plus that's been kicking it with us tonight. Man, we'll be back Sunday, I think. Hopefully it ain't a game. And if it is going to be a game, it's going
I
to be
know,
the
right?
last
Don't
one.
let them. These boys get swept.
Right. You're going to bury the Dallas Mavericks, them busters. Anyway.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, well, hey, if the game tomorrow, then it's over tomorrow.
I know, right?
Hey, but hey, if you in here right now and you ain't done so, man, hold up, man. We got 144 likes, bruh. Man, shout out to
Give us 6
the
more.
Hall Pen, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Give us, hey man, y'all hit the. I mean, get us to 150, man. We gonna start demanding 200. We inching up. Our goal is no
I'm happy
longer.
with the
Our goal is
144.
no longer 100. Is 150. We raising the bar, man. We trying to get to 150 every show. So let's get it, man. Y'all help us.
Well, we appreciate it. I appreciate the 144. Now 146. But like G said, if you got it in, you go and hit that button so we can go get the 150. Wipe your feet on your way out, preferably when you come in. But if you ain't did so, make sure you wipe them on your way out. And if you ain't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. We'll definitely appreciate that. Help us become the #1 podcast in Arkansas. Hey, Deezy, you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Hey man, it was a
I
fun
need
one
to give
tonight.
Wes a plug for Deezy go.
All right, what you say about
Insurance Max.
Wait a
I need to
minute,
get Wes
wait a minute.
I need to get Wes a little plug.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, you know, if you own a house and your insurance go up, your payment go through the roof. So, yeah. So my stuff did that. My payment on my house went up like $400. Like, man, what? I ain't never filed no claim. Why my stuff go up just because everybody else filed the claims? So I like, man, I'm gonna call West down here at Insurance Max. So I called them. They got my car insurance down $30 from what it was, and they lowered my home premium. They lowered my home premium $1,000 for what my previous people had. Now G Holmes know who I was with. G Holmes know who I was with.
Yep.
But I ain't gonna call them out. So West Nim, if y'all need insurance on your automobiles or cars, go to Wes and Caleb at Insurance Max. I promise you they're gonna hook you up.
Hey man, I switched my insurance. It lowered my car insurance. So hey, I promise you, y'all need to holler at Wes, Caleb, and Sandy. It's
And if you don't
real
know
out
about
here in these
escrow,
streets, man.
if you don't know about escrow in your home loans, if your insurance go up $1,000, your payment going up by $600. So for him dropping my homeowner's insurance $1,000, that helped me out with my home payment. So y'all need to go see them boys down there because they the real deal. And I've been in the car business a long time dealing with a whole bunch of insurance. They impressed me. So y'all need to go holler at them boys down there. If you don't do nothing else but get a quote, it ain't gonna hurt you. So go on down there and holler at them boys and save some money. That's what I did.
I ain't gonna do the Insurance Max read. Box just did it.
It don't get no realer than that.
Right.
It don't get no realer than that.
That's a real life
870 534-2823. Again, that's 870-534-2823. That's Insurance Max. Hey, call today. Don't wait. Box is a testimonial.
Well, take us on
That
out
was
here,
the
man.
read right there. That's awesome. Oh, hey,
You still got
what's
some
going
more.
on?
Hey, hold on. Before you read the rest of them, I got one more
wasn't even
super
paying
chat that
attention.
came in late. Bobby Shees. Hey, he said, man, y'all killed it tonight. Great show. Man, we appreciate
Hey, man,
it,
we
man.
appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man.
Man, y'all the one that make the show. We just show up. Hey, but hey, you couldn't have had a better testimonial for Insurance Max. That's a live testimonial from Box. He called there and really got his homeowner's insurance down, and also his car auto insurance. So please give Wes, Caleb, and Sandy a call. It's 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823, and you guys can start safeguarding what matters the most. And Box did that. And hey, man, the Woo Pig podcast is putting y'all on something. Y'all need to listen to us, man. We giving y'all something, man. People, y'all understand. And tell you what, and whether or not you're living in Central or South Arkansas, and you're looking to find your dream home, or you're looking to sell your property hassle-free, look no further than RE/MAX Platinum. It's where client satisfaction is their top priority. So whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Melody and her team will help your real estate journey be smooth and successful. Are you guys ready to take the next step? That's the question. Well, if you are, give Melody a phone call. That number is 501-366-4407. Again, that's 501-366-4407. And you guys can let RE/MAX Realty, hey, let your real estate dreams come into a reality. Look here. Also, we always got to show love to 3M Electric. They're really special and dear to our hearts. They are an electrical contracting company that's serving Northwest Arkansas, and they do both commercial and residential electrical contracting. These guys are an SDVOSB. Now, what does that mean? That's a service disabled veteran-owned small business. Trail, that's my dog. He owns the business, man, and this dude was in the he was in the Navy, so good dude, love him to death, man. So I'm with him. He's a disabled veteran, and they're dependable and reliable. No job is too big or too small. So guess what? When it comes to all of your electrical needs, give 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. And whenever you call any of these sponsors, hey, man, you let them know that you heard it on the Woo Pig podcast. Man, we appreciate you guys rocking with us tonight, man. It was a good show. Sometimes you just never know, but it was a great show. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Ain't no chopped and screwed tonight, man. We tired tonight, man. So we'll get back with y'all on the chopped and screwed. But listen here, man. We love you guys, and you already know what I like to say. Hey, man, I said what I said.
Oh my God.
And we out.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad. Big sexy.